everyone. Welcome back to our English podcast. It's so good to see you here again. If you're new, I'm Anna, and sitting right next to me is the one and only Mark. How's it going today?
That's right. And hello everyone, I'm really happy you're here with us. In English, talking about yourself is one of the most useful skills you can learn. You use it when you meet new people, in job interviews, when making friends, or even when chatting online. So today, Anna and I will show you how to share your story in a simple, clear, friendly way.
And we're doing it through a real conversation, like always. I feel this topic is close to many learners' hearts. Sometimes you know the words, but your mind goes blank when someone says, "Tell me about yourself." Ugh, yes. That moment?
Oh yes, that question can make even native speakers pause for a second. But when you know a structure, it becomes easy. So, today we'll give you simple patterns, natural examples, and small tips that help your English flow.
So let's start by pretending we're meeting for the first time, and we'll show how to do it. Imagine this is a real-life moment. Okay, Mark, you're meeting me at a cafe for the very first time. Ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Anna.
Nice to meet you too, Anna. I'm Mark.
See? Simple start. Names first. Nothing fancy. And the phrase, "Nice to meet you." I think people forget how powerful it is. It instantly makes things warm.
Absolutely. And if you want to sound friendly, you can also add, "It's great to meet you," or "I'm happy to meet you." These small changes add a personality.
Then we usually share where we're from. So I'll continue. I'm Anna, and I'm from Poland. How about you?
I'm from Canada. I come from a small town near Toronto.
And here's a little tip. If you don't want to say the exact city, you can use phrases like, "I'm from the north of," or "I'm from the south of," or even "I'm from a small town near." Easy and natural.
Right. So, after name and hometown, we often talk about what we do work, studies, anything important. For example, I can say, "I'm an English teacher. I help students learn English in simple and practical ways."
And I can say, "I'm a content creator. I make videos that help people learn English." Short, clear, friendly.
But there's something important here. You don't need a big or perfect job to talk about yourself. You can say, "I'm a student," or "I'm looking for a job," or even "I'm taking a break right now." All of these are perfectly fine.
Yes, people sometimes worry. "Oh no, I don't have a cool job." But trust me, confidence is what matters. And English expressions like "I'm currently," "these days I," or "right now I'm," help you sound natural.
Now let's talk about interests. This is where conversation becomes fun. If you only say your name and job, the chat feels boring, so you can add personal details.
For example, "In my free time, I enjoy cooking," or "I love traveling," or "I like reading mystery books." These phrases help the other person feel connected to you.
And here's another great tip. After sharing something about yourself, ask a question back. For example, "I like hiking. How about you?" It keeps the conversation going.
Okay, let's act out a natural version of talking about ourselves. The full flow: name, place, job, interests, a little personality, some questions. Ready?
Let's do it.
Hi, I'm Anna. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Anna. I'm Mark. Where are you from?
I'm from Poland, from a small city in the south. What about you?
I'm from Canada. I grew up near Toronto. So, what do you do?
I'm a content creator. I make English learning videos online. And you? I'm an English teacher. I help learners improve their speaking skills. What do you enjoy doing when you're not working? I really like cooking. It relaxes me. I also love long walks. And you?
I enjoy reading and listening to music. I also like hiking when the weather is good.
That's such a normal, friendly conversation, right? Simple English, but it feels real.
And notice how we ask the questions after sharing information. That's the key to sounding natural.
Let's go deeper now. When you talk about yourself, you can also share small stories. Stories make conversations interesting and help people remember you.
Exactly. For example, if you say, I like cooking, you can add a tiny story. I learned to cook when I was 10 because my grandmother taught me. Suddenly, the conversation feels alive.
Yes, let me try it. I love traveling. I remember the first time I visited Italy. I ate so much pasta, I thought I'd turn into spaghetti. Little story, little humor.
So, why don't you share a small story, Anna, about something that shaped who you are?
Sure. I grew up in a family that talked a lot during dinner. Everyone shared stories. Funny ones, stressful ones, sometimes sad ones. I think that's why I learned to communicate well. Talking was part of my daily life. And you?
When I was younger, I used to help my mother with the small teaching tasks. She was a teacher, and sometimes she asked me to help her prepare materials. I think that's where my love for teaching started. I enjoyed watching people learn something new.
See, these tiny details make self introduction more meaningful. You're not just someone, you're a human with a background.
Now, let's teach some useful phrases. But instead of listing them, let's use them naturally.
Good idea. For example, I'm originally from. This is great when you live somewhere new.
Yes, like, I'm originally from Canada, but now I live in London.
Another one. One thing you should know about me is. This adds personality.
For example, one thing you should know about me is I'm a very patient person.
And something more emotional. Something that inspires me is. Or something I care deeply about is.
These help you express passion, not just information.
Let's try a mini scene using these phrases.
Go ahead.
So, I'm Anna. I'm originally from Poland, but I've lived in 2 other countries too. One thing you should know about me is that I love trying new things. Something that inspires me is watching people chase their dreams.
That sounded natural, warm, and honest. And now my turn. I'm Mark. I'm originally from Canada, and something I care deeply about is helping people grow. One thing you should know about me is I love quiet mornings with a good book.
I love that. Quiet mornings, they do feel magical.
They really do.
Now, many learners ask, what if I feel shy? And honestly, it's okay to feel shy. You can even say it. Like, I'm a little shy, but I'm happy to meet you. It's honest and sweet.
Yes, people appreciate honesty and it helps them understand your personality.
You can also keep things simple. Don't try to sound fancy. You don't need big words. Just be yourself. I like, I enjoy, I love are perfect.
Speaking of emotions, let's talk about expressing personality when talking about yourself. Sometimes adding small feelings makes the conversation warmer.
For example, I'm excited to start learning English again. Or I'm nervous about speaking, but I'm trying. These phrases make you sound real and human.
Let's demonstrate feeling based introductions.
Okay. Hi, I'm Anna. I'm excited to meet new people and improve my English.
And hi, I'm Mark. I'm happy to be here today and share my experience with you.
See, a bit of emotion, and suddenly it feels alive.
Now, let's help learners build a simple structure they can follow anytime. Not a heading, just a natural pattern we'll demonstrate.
I'll go first and model it. Hi, I'm Anna. I'm from Poland. I'm a content creator. In my free time, I enjoy cooking and walking. One fun fact about me is that I can't start my day without coffee. I'm happy to be here.
And here's my version. Hi, I'm Mark. I'm from Canada. I'm an English teacher. I love reading, hiking, and listening to music. Something important to me is helping